Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard. Something scrolled past my stuff on Facebook and it was from Eggland's Best or something like that. And it was a stuffed bagel with eggs and tomatoes and stuff like that. So it gave me an idea. I have chorizo, beef chorizo I'm going to use up. We're going to do something with that and we're going to stuff a bagel. We're going to hollow it out and all that. Anyways, I'll show you all that. You guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. Alright, so I've gotten my stuff ready here. Almost ready. Let's make a sauce that we're going to lay inside the bagel, okay? So I've got 2 tablespoons of sour cream here. And if I had fresh cilantro, I would use fresh cilantro, but I don't. This is 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and I'll type it down below for you guys. I'm just making this, you know, kind of like almost like a white sauce pizza that I do, but I'm adding a couple more things to it. All right, so if I had fresh cilantro, I would use that, but I got this. I always have this on hand just in case. It's nice to have. So let me put a good couple tablespoons of that in there. Maybe 3. Yeah, I love cilantro. Don't even get me started. Love cilantro. Tom and I love cilantro. So I plant it every year. It grows pretty well in Florida, actually. Okay, so to that, I'm going to add a little zing, oh goodness gracious. I'm going to put a link to that on Amazon. I get it at the Mexican grocery store, but you can get it on Amazon. This stuff is so good when you make pico de gallo. Huh. So I'm going to put a couple shake. It's a little spicy, so that's up to you. But I'm going to put probably a good teaspoon of that in there. All right, so let's put some zing into the zang. I've got a lime here. And it's a pretty big lime, so I'm just going to do half of it. So it's probably about a hefty tablespoon, okay? And how you doing? Garlic, minced garlic. I've got probably about, if they were large cloves, about, say a tablespoon of that, okay? Always use fresh garlic. It's always good. So I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to put that in the fridge, let it sit and get married and all that stuff, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, we're going to use the Beast today, which is the DeLonghi Multi-Fry 1363 model. They don't make it anymore. You could probably find it on eBay or sometimes Amazon. I always put the link to Amazon just in case some sellers carry it, but it's awesome. This is the big one. But anyways, they have the Rapid Crisp now, but hey, it still works, so why should I get rid of it, right? So the beauty of this air fryer, it's got a paddle that you can insert or take out. So let's put that paddle in there. Easy as that. You just pull it out, take it out when the machine's off, of course. I'm going to spray some olive oil in there. We're going to get this going a little bit, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to leave that on till the paddle starts turning, about 3 minutes, okay? So we're going to use some of this beef chorizo, all right? So put it on high. Everything's on full blast. You got to plug it in because electricity helps with these things. So if you don't have this kind of air fryer, just get in there, break it up, and stir it up a little bit, okay? But make sure you put some olive oil in there. Have your pan hot too, okay? So let's turn it on. I'll see you in 3 minutes. All right, here we go. The paddle's starting to turn. We're gonna put that in there. Just cut the top. You see what I'm doing? No, probably not. Just twist it and it'll come right out. All right, so let me do that. You don't want to see all that jazz, but you just keep twisting and it comes right out. With that. So just break it up a little bit. Don't touch that paddle, whatever you do. So it doesn't take long to cook. I'm going to leave the settings on high, the bottom on, all that stuff, and I'll let you know how long I do that. I'll be back. All right, you guys, so while that's cooking, let's cut these up. I'm using these from our local Winn-Dixie bakery. Nice, fresh, and it says kettle boiled. Heck yeah. Big fat one's like $3 something. So I like that idea. Alright, so hopefully you can hear me. Just cut your bagel in half. This would be a good time to have a bagel cutter. And these are just the plain ones. They're not the ones with the seeds or anything like that, okay? So take yourself a spoon and just hollow it out. Get that extra breading out, okay? So I'm gonna do that. No, don't go as close as you can to the bottom, all the way around, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, we're talking 5 minutes, and that is perfect. Hang on a second. Now you see how it releases a lot of grease? Look at that. Look at that grease. So drain that stuff out, and then we'll go to the next step. I'm still hollowing out my bagels, all right? Beautiful. We'll be back. All right, you guys, so drain it and then push down, like you just push it down so there's more, like the drier that it is, the better, because it's going to keep releasing grease, but that's how much you got for that little tube, which is perfect. Let's put some tomatoes in there, yeah, why not? This is one Roma. It was a big Roma, so I'll mix that up. And my cheese is just regular white cheese. I'm just going to put a little bit in there and save some of this to top it off with, all right? So I'm going to mix that up, and then I'll show you how to put this together. All right, you guys, so we're going to do like an omelet kind of thing, okay? So I'm going to drop an egg in there. It's also going to act as a binder because, again, that chorizo is filled with flavor, okay? You don't need a whole lot of seasoning, but it's going to help it keep it all together in there. All right, I'll be back. All right, you guys ready? So you take some of this beautiful stuff that we created. Well, I did, but you know what I mean? And just brush the inside of your bagel with that. I'm going to do one here and assemble the other one. It's just Tom and I, so I'm probably going to make 2 more after this. I can fit 2 of these in my air fryer, which you could probably fit in yours as well. All right. And then you take some of this stuff. Listen, you could fill this stuff with whatever you want. Less bread because you scooped it all out there. You just want the crust. I don't know about you, but I like the crust on the pizza better than the pizza itself. That's just me. Okay, look at that. All right, so I'm gonna lay both of these in the air fryer. I think I could do 3. I'm gonna try 3, and then I'll change the angle to air fryer right here. Also, before I forget, once you scooped it out as best you can, tap it down with your thumbs all the way around so it's not crumbly. Okay, we'll be back. Well, the good news is I had enough filling for 3, so that's how much I could. You could probably fit 4 in this one, but anyways, top it off with some of this fromage. Whatever cheese you want. This is kind of like a white cheddar. All right, so let me cover the rest of these bagels with that, and then I'll show you the cooking instructions. We'll be back. All right, so like I said, I have a bottom burner, so I could put it on the rack and turn the bottom burner off, but I'm gonna be like I'm gonna act like I don't have a bottom burner, just like some of you guys. So I'm not gonna turn that bottom burner on. It's okay. We just want to cook what's inside there and have a chance for the egg to cook and all that stuff. All right. So not everything in your air fryer needs to be cooked on high heat, you guys. So let's go to. I'm gonna start slow, 2.5. All right. So if you want to know what that means in heat wise, it's always listed down below. Number 2, between 2 and 3. Okay, so figure that out. All right, so let's go. I'll let you know how long we do that. All right, you guys, we're talking 6 minutes, and it's a beautiful thing. That's it. You just want to make sure that egg's cooked, so about 6 minutes is good. So I'm gonna plate it, and of course I'm gonna taste it. That's nice and crunchy. Oh yeah, we'll be back. All right, you guys. So here's how I'm gonna serve mine. There's the other 2. A dollop of daisy, like so. And again, I don't have fresh cilantro, so we're gonna use this stuff. All right. I tell you, fresh cilantro would have been so nice. All right, so I'm gonna let that cool, take some pictures, and then I'll cut into it. We'll be back. All right, you ready? It's beautiful, eh? Oh, a little different breakfast for somebody. All right, some of that. Oh yeah, listen to that crunch. Oh my goodness. Tom and I don't do a whole lot of bread. So I always do this with the rolls or whatever. I hollow it out and then I fill it up with stuff. Look at that beautifulness. Can you see where you at? Here we go. You guys have no idea. You get that creamy sauce that we did on the bottom. That is delicious. That is delicious. What a great way to have a breakfast. And that chorizo, it was 2 for $3 when they had that sale. So I've got like about 7 of those in the freezer. But it's a perfect amount for us. Beautiful. Well, there's an idea, guys. I always like to step out of the box. Whatever I got is what I work with, okay? That egg really helped to keep it all together. All right, guys. Thanks for shopping. I do videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. Come check me out. Bye-bye.